Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Sport on the Go. We're talking about the Arsenal chances this time of winning the league. This is the first time for some years that they are topping the league in January. What do you think? Do you think they have talking about the players who coming back, the Jesus and the likes coming back and scoring goals? Do you think they will win the league this time? Great chances.
Wow, that's great. I think Arsenal have checked their problem. They've identified where they're having issues, and for them to bring up all those players like Victor Jokeres, probably to also make sure that they have a solid defense during December period. At least they've solidified that their backside, and they've also added two people to their team at that midfield. So like now, if what's it called is not there, the captain, we have Easy Odegaard, so someone is not there, Easy can easily come in. And in most of those key areas where they're having issues in the past years, they've solidified the areas, and so they know what they are doing. It's just that the Premiership, the way it is, the way I'm looking at it anyway, if they get their plans set or they get it well, they are going to go a long way. So let's hope that this year, 4 points ahead of their contenders,
Manchester City.
it is not too far, but I can tell you that if they maintain this momentum and continue this way, definitely they are going to make it.
What do you think about the consistency? Arsenal for we know during the end of the season they tend to flop, and but this season I'm seeing a different Arsenal. You know, I talk about the guys that came in now from injury, coming up, scoring goals. I see the consistency there.
Yeah, judging from, let's take it from this angle. They had issue last year. I think one of the problem was that their strikers, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, and the likes had some injuries. So no player to strike for them. So that was when they brought in Mikel Merino to come and strike for them. But now they've been able to acquire solid player like Jokeres. Even though it's not scoring the way they expected, fine, but he's creating chances while other players are doing well. So as they were doing that, don't forget other players who are on injury, like Havertz and Gabriel Jesus are coming up. So don't look at it now. Jesus has been a super sub these days. But when you see that, okay, they are finding it difficult to get a goal, and before they do that, they will have looked at where the problem is. Okay, Jesus would have known, okay, this is where I'm going to do, I'm going to do. So immediately they remove the correct and introduce Gabriel Jesus. Before 5 minutes, you will see they will get the goal. And look at their defense. When Saliba has the issue, or Gabriel has the issue, they have Mosquera there. There's Mosquera, and there is this guy, what's his name, in Kakapi, who is also solidifying the defense for them. So looking at all those things, I think by the end of this season, Arsenal should be able to win the Premiership.
Talking about the players, there is no doubt Arsenal they have the players. But when you look at the mentality now, are they capable of going out there to push? Because referring to their loss against Manchester
when you
City,
talk about
against Aston Villa.
when you talk about mentality, I think mentally they are strong this season. Apart from mentality, when you talk of depth, there is depth in Arsenal this season. There is a lot of players, quality players. Unlike last season, when one player will go like Saka, once he goes to injury,
and the whole team is gone.
that wing will become leakage for any club coming to play Arsenal. It's not like that this season. They have tackled virtually every department in the pitch. So them not winning the league this season is very slim. They have a high chance of winning the league this season. Consistency. They should maintain that tempo of consistency they are right now. If they continue like this, no doubt they will be able to achieve their dream. 4 points is a big point to win Premier League. We're all familiar with how Premier League usually go.
But
Like
having 18 matches to go and you are 4 points
like
is not too big.
like 2 or 3 seasons ago, if I'm not mistaken, when we were on the final day of the Premier League, we were seeing helicopter coming here, coming here, coming here. At times, it will feel as if you want to drop in Anfield. All of the sudden, you see it again going to Manchester City, just a single point. So 4 points is a bit big. It's not something to downgrade and say Arsenal cannot carry the league with 4 points.
Looking at the
Oh,
contenders,
sorry. Before you go to that contender, you made mention of their
Mentality.
of their mentality. You know, the mentality issue has always been the issue of Arsenal.
That was why I said the mentality has improved this season.
If you look at what they have currently, if you've been watching their games, you see that at some point when Odegaard went on injury, when he returned, it wasn't the same Odegaard that we used to know. So then we are complaining that why can't you use Eze? If you bring in Eze, if you drop
but Eze
Odegaard.
did very well in that position. I wonder why he's still benching Eze. He's
Fine.
find a position for
Fine,
Eze.
but now if you look at what Odegaard is doing, I think in our last 2-3 matches, he's already improving, coming up again. So there is competition in that. So they know that if you do anyhow, they are going to drop you. So the mentality has changed from the past year. Unlike Arsenal, if Arsenal got a red card in any match, probably they are leading or they are not leading. But they get a red card, they definitely lose that match. Go and check for the past 2-3 years. But this year it has never been like that. And if you look at it again, their issue on record, they've been so much careful the way they play.
And they really work on that area. They've minimized it. Unlike Chelsea this season that got red card in every of their matches. Arsenal has improved well
without even committing any what's it called offense. So if they can continue with that mentality, if you look at it, how many players do we have in that place? We have Saliba, a mature guy, Gabriel, who is a very solid defender. And come to that midfield, we have what's it called, Rice. We have
I think the maturity is
so
there.
the maturity is there, like before.
But let's talk about the rivals they have now. You know, Manchester City is on their neck now, and when Pep Guardiola is behind you, you have to look at your back. You think there will be Arsenal will just go all out without any content?
It has never happened like that in any issue of the Premiership, because the Premiership, they know how they do their things. Let me just tell you the truth. They will carry the match till tail end of the Premiership. That's what gave them the vibe. That's what made people to watch them. So as it is now, the match will continue that way. 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. At the tail end of it, you now be saying who's going to win. But whoever that maintains their position, that's who is going to win. I support Arsenal, fine, but I cannot beat my chest that okay, Arsenal is going to win.
This is Premier League. It's unpredictable. You never can say.
Apart from Manchester City,
anything can happen to Arsenal. Manchester City is not that too strong this season.
The other teams, Liverpool,
Chelsea, Manchester United, with the way they demolish Aston Villa, with the way Arsenal demolish Aston Villa is not that a serious threat to Arsenal. The only threat I see this season is Manchester City, who is behind them, and the Manchester City too, they are struggling. So every club is having its own side of struggling this season. Liverpool is having its own. Aston Villa just received its own. Chelsea is not there. Only Manchester City. So if Arsenal can maintain this consistency I'm seeing in them, I believe they will go far. With now that their mentality has improved, unlike before when you score Arsenal, they struggle to equalize. Yes, they struggle not to talk of we want to win the match. It's no longer like before. That was why I quickly chip in and said their mentality has improved. Unlike last season and last 2 seasons, when Arsenal collect red card, over. When you score Arsenal, over. This season, the Arsenal we are seeing, even if you are leading them 2-0 down, it's not over until it is over. So they have improved. If they can maintain the tempo, as I said earlier, I see them carrying the league this season. And I believe
Arsenal
the
to
Premier
win
League
the league.
themselves, they will be happy when they see Arsenal win the Premier League.
I think it is long overdue. So, guys, what do you think? What's your take on Arsenal winning the league? Please give us your comments and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.